And we're back. Yeah, it took me just a minute to figure out that even looking at the shims, they're half shims, so it's pretty obvious that we're going to have to use Kadee 806s, which are unfortunately the more expensive plastic couplers, but they're shorter. And as you can see here, here's an 806, and here is an 805, and that extra length there makes all the difference in being able to actually swivel the truck and have the coupler on there. And unfortunately, one cannot do both. So we're gonna use an 806 and go ahead and put that on there and continue with the process. So just want to show you, these actually come in a little baggie with each car or whatnot, and this is the shim that should hopefully get it to the right height. The screws to use are 2-56. There's different sources that you can go to online to get these at a discounted rate, bulk rate. So the plastic isn't exactly tapped for the screws. There's just kind of a hole there, which is kind of a slight pain, but we can get over this. Just got to screw a little bit harder. The plastic will, in a sense, self-tap, even if you're using screws that aren't self-tapping. So now we have the Kadee 806 on there. It has a slight lean to it, which perhaps I put the shim on backwards, which yes, I did put the shim on backwards because I wasn't really paying attention. I was trying to rush this to make up for lost time. My fault. It was on an angle because the pressure, there was nothing holding up the Kadee on the left side here, and it was kind of at an angle like this, and we need to turn around so that way there's support underneath it, so it won't do that. There we go, nice and level, and it's in there pretty secure. And as far as the trucks go, before I had ripped off the ends here, the little round part on the trucks, but that's not necessary because it actually swivels better in the regular position where the coupler actually used to be. So you can just, basically you get the full swivel when the flanges touch the Kadee coupler, and that, like I said, gives you maximum swivel or the ability to go on smaller curves. Though I don't think you can pretty much go on anything smaller than, I would say, 0.54 with these. But I try to keep everything at a 0.72 minimum. So got the truck back on that side there. Now let's go ahead and adjust the other truck. Again, take the screw off the top. And then pretty much what I did on the other one was just yank up on the coupler. And oh, before that, don't forget to take out that tab. Now I'll pull up on the coupler. Didn't even break the die cast this time. It just bent up, but it came right out. There's the truck, all good to go. Now let's take the other Kadee 806 coupler. Put the shim in the correct position this time. These are self-tapping screws. I believe they're from made by Athearn, and they require a flathead screwdriver, which is not my favorite screw head to be using, but because the screwdriver slips out so easily. Just a little bit of elbow grease to get that in there, and just go around until you don't see any more thread, or until it's pretty tight. It's in there nice and straight. Good. Let's go ahead and get that chuck back in there. So you notice how I said this round tab didn't break off? That's what holds on the lobster claw there. That's kind of in the way, so we're just going to take the pliers and finish the job on that. It's gone. Good. Full swivel. Turn it back upside down. It also helps to have magnetic screwdrivers. You can go to a Home Depot and get a little magnetizer. I don't know where mine went, but there's a little like a $3-4 magnetizer. You can go to Home Depot or whatnot and get one of those, and you can magnetize any of your tools temporarily for a short period of time, and it's coming very handy. So some of the airline there for the brakes kind of got caught under the screw, so I'm just trying to free that real quick. I think it's made of plastic, so actually that probably wasn't the smartest idea. I didn't break it, it just kind of bent out of place, but it's okay. In real life that would probably get messed up a little bit anyway, so it wouldn't be perfect.